Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. Right now, we're here to determine who is the strongest Avenger. That's right, guys. We're going to be doing a tier list ranking on who is the strongest. Actually, no, we're going to be doing I just realized I said the whole title of this video wrong. I got to start over. We're here to do a ranking on the strongest MCU character. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna rank this thing. We're on tierlistmaker.com. You know, that's what we've been doing these last couple times, and we are on Tuesday scheduled videos. So if you guys have not seen my video from yesterday, please make sure to check that out. I discussed to you guys that we're going to be doing schedules going forward and scheduled uploads. So the upload that was scheduled for today is the MCU Heroes ranking, and I decided to do strongest one. So we're on tiermaker.com. This is already a list that's already out here, so we're just going to go from this. For those watching this type of video for the first time, S will be the strongest, D will be the weakest. So S would be godlike powers, and D would be like nothing even worth talking about. So, and then everything else will be in between. A, I would say somewhat godlike. B would be pretty strong, average superhuman strength, and C would be like street level, basic like fighting level area over there, and then D is gonna be like, okay, not mentioning. So that's kind of how we're gonna do this thing. So let's go. Okay, who shall we start with first? Let's go with what kind of voice is that? I don't even know what voice that was supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna start with Pepper Potts in her rescue armor. So within her rescue armor, we didn't get to see much of her do too many things. We just saw her do, you know, fly in at one time, shoot the thing, then shoot the other thing, and then do a cool back-to-back shot with, you know, Iron Man, and that was about it. But for that, I would just give her like a C, honestly, because with the Iron Man suit, I don't really know, you know, her fighting capabilities. In the comic books, that's a different story, but we're not going to go based off the comic books. We're only going to go based off of our knowledge in the MCU. That's another thing I forgot to mention, I'm going to be clear about. We're only going off our knowledge in the MCU, not the comic books. So Quicksilver, you didn't see that coming. This guy we saw some pretty good cool speed from him, so I'm actually going to give him a B, because, you know, he displayed basic capabilities of a superhuman, you know, being able to use his talent to professional level. So being able to run properly and run fast and do certain things was really cool. So I really wish we saw more of Quicksilver. We never know. We never know what the future may hold. But as far as we're concerned, he's dead. He's gone. He's out of this whole picture, and that's that. Moving on, Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider I have not seen, actually, I'm even gonna for this one, I'm kind of gonna cheat a little bit, because Ghost Rider, I know he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I don't know how powerful he is in that rendition of him. So I'm just gonna go off my basic knowledge of Ghost Rider. We're actually gonna give Ghost Rider an A, because he's pretty OP from what I know about him. He's pretty good. He's a force to be reckoned with, and just awesome. Like, and definitely strong. So I'll give him an A. Definitely above average superhuman level for sure. Now, Star-Lord, put it this way. They have the image here of when he had his dad's powers. Now, if we're going based off of that, that's like godlike powers. We would have to put him in the S category. As far as what he can do or what he still can't, you know, what he can or can't do post encounter with Ego is still left up to, you know, let's just figure it out and see what's going on with that. So we're gonna put him, I'm just gonna put him at a C for now, because he can scrap, all right. You know, he's not the worst character, but I'm gonna put him at a C, because I don't want to go based off of the powers that he got from Ego and then he no longer had them anymore. So I just want to go off of that. War Machine. So War Machine's a similar situation like him, like Pepper, but we've seen him, and I guess with this, the suit on, you kind of get a power boost. So I'm gonna give him a B, not only because of the suit, but because of his experience as a fighter. He's spent more time in the suit than Pepper did, and I've seen more of him. I've seen more of him do his thing. So I could say, all right, this guy, I can give him more cred than, you know, Rescue. You know, because he's done a lot more. He's been in the universe a lot longer as War Machine, and we've seen him do some pretty cool, awesome stuff. So I'm going to give him a B, put him in the same length with Quicksilver. Now we have the Ancient One. The Ancient One is obviously going to go as an S. I mean, to be honest, any of the sorcerers, I believe, are going to get an S class ranking or an A class ranking or S, because you're dealing with sorcerers. You're dealing with spirituality stuff. You're dealing with things that exceeds both godlike and physical and just all types of realms, different type of dimensions. You can literally just destroy anybody with the right tools. And if you really think about it, I'll get to Doctor Strange in a second. He technically was the one that defeated Thanos, if you really think about it, because if he didn't give Thanos what he wanted, then things wouldn't have turned out the way it did. Tony Stark was a tool for that plan. So technically speaking, Doctor Strange, I will get to him, but a lot of these sorcerers, and she was the former Sorcerer Supreme, so she's gonna get an S ranking. Maybe some of the other sorcerers will probably get like an A or B, maybe, actually, if I'm thinking about it now, because a lot of them may not be as skilled, but the Ancient One definitely is very skilled with her abilities. So we're gonna put her as an S rank. So Dave Bautista for Drax. We're gonna give Drax a B, pretty average. He's stronger than the average human or the average person. So if you were to fight, you know, an average human here, he already has superhuman strength. He's already a good fighter. He's definitely not getting an A for me. He's not above average. He's not above average for me. He's not like, okay, I'm going beyond. He's just a regular average superhuman. So I'm just gonna, or alien, so rather, not superhuman, alien. So we'll just leave him there for now. Iron Fist, I'm gonna give Iron Fist a C, because again, nothing crazy. You know what? Because of his fist, I'm actually gonna give him a B. Just because of his fist, just because of his Iron Fist, I'm gonna give him a B. I don't know if he's technically considered an MCU character, so I don't know why he's on this list. I don't know if they consider him an MCU. I'm not sure if it's the same worlds. I don't even know if they ever confirmed them for being in the same world, but we're gonna put him in the B section because of his fist, and that's just about it. If it was just talking about his fighting skills, we'll just put him at a C, because comparable to all these other people on this list, we're definitely not even gonna go there. Gamora. I'm actually going to give Gamora a B as well. You know what? I can't even put Gamora. Like I said, the only reason Iron Fist is in the B list is because of his Iron Fist. But I'm going to give Gamora a B. I wouldn't give her above average because, you know what? We're talking about strongest here. So in terms of strength and power, nothing crazy. So B. Definitely B. And you know what? I'm actually going to move Iron Fist down to C, because I don't think he deserves to be in the same length as Gamora, because of y'all. Let me know where y'all want to place Iron Fist, because I'm kind of mixed in between putting him between C and B. But Gamora definitely belongs up there with Drax. Above average strength, alien strength. That's about that. We're going to say that least. Rocket is not really that strong. Can't really do much. If you're being realistic, yes, he's smart, but we're gonna give Rocket a D. He really can't do much as far as strength is concerned. I mean, he's smart. He has, I guess you can say, his mind is his strength, but he just uses a lot of guns and all that stuff. And like, incomparable to like Thor and Thanos and those people, you can't really put him up there. I'm gonna give Rocket Raccoon a D. I love him, but that's about it. This girl from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm pretty sure she doesn't have powers. If she doesn't have powers, obviously she's going in a D ranking. She doesn't even want to be I can't even put her on here. These guys, Star-Lord is literally an alien, so he might have above average human strength anyway, and these guys have suits and abilities. She probably has nothing but guns, so I'm just gonna put her here. I don't know who she is, but I'm gonna put her there. Denai Guerrera, I'm actually going to put her, and this is nothing to do with anything, but I'm actually going to put her on the C ranking because she actually fought some of the members from Thanos's crew, and she's a Dora Milaje. Dora Milajes are very advanced in their skill. They can fight almost anybody. They can handle themselves against almost anybody, and Okoye definitely can prove it. If she were to fight Iron Fist or anybody in the C ranking, she'd be able to win, hands down. So I'm gonna put her in C. This has nothing to do with that. This lady here can probably do that, to be honest, but like I said, I don't know anything about her, so I'm just gonna put her down there. Who is this? I cannot tell who this is. You know what? To be fair, you know what I'll do, guys? I'll take her out the ranking. I won't even put her on the list. Characters I don't know, I'm not gonna rank them. How about that? That should be more fair, because I don't know their capabilities, so I'm not gonna put them on this list. We'll just leave it at that. Ant-Man, I'm gonna put him at an above average, right here, mainly because, come on, he can turn into Giant Man and he can get really small and do some serious damage to some people. We all saw the memes of how he was going to destroy Thanos. So think about it. That's one way he could have done it. So this guy is definitely extremely versatile. He can fit anywhere, he can go anywhere. Definitely an A rank for me. He deserves to be up there, close to the best, almost godlike in terms of what he can achieve with his abilities or with his suit per se. Now, we got a lot of B and C, a lot of average guys. Let's go to him. We're gonna put him in a D. We're never talking about it. He can't really scrap like that. Now, Agent 13, again, I'm gonna give her a D. Nothing too crazy. She's just like, she can fight good, yeah, but that's about it. Now, I don't want to rank. They have two Thors on this list: Endgame Thor and Infinity War Thor. I personally feel that Infinity War Thor is a lot stronger than Endgame Thor. That's just my opinion. I feel like Endgame Thor was just really weak, and the fact he had the belly and all that stuff just kind of threw me off. So I felt that Infinity War Thor had a major power boost and definitely deserves to be. So I'm actually gonna not put this Thor, but this Thor obviously goes in the S rank. Let me put this. Obviously goes in the S rank. Thor goes in the S rank regardless anyway, because one, he's the strongest Asgardian ever. He's stronger than King Bor. He's stronger than his dad. So he's definitely an S rank for sure. Definitely godlike ability. He is a god. So he goes up there. He's strong. Yeah, he's going to go up in the S rank section. There's no question about that. You can't really contest it. Valkyrie is also an Asgardian, but not as strong as Thor. But she was a Valkyrie, so I will put her in the A. I won't put her in the S ranking. I'll put her in the A because she has more of an edge over a lot of these guys underneath here. Now, Black Panther gets an A as well because he not only has the power from the Panther God, he has the vibranium in his blood, in his system, and in the suit, and just his ability. He's super strong. He's on around the same power level as Captain America. So I'm definitely giving him an A. I won't give him a C because he has more of an advantage over Drax and Gamora. He can definitely drop them easy, no question about it. Now, if we're talking about Gamora in the comic books, that's a little bit different because Gamora is a force to be reckoned with in the comic books. He's literally the greatest fighter in the entire universe. So in the movie, like I said, we're only going based off the movie. So really and truly, Gamora can't scrap with Black Panther. Black Panther will drop her in a second. That's just my personal, that's not even just my opinion. I just think that's a fact. If you disagree with me, let me know. Shuri, can't really do much, to be honest. I'm gonna give her a D, because the version of Shuri in the MCU can't really do much. Besides, as far as strength is concerned, she obviously gets a D. Lupita Nyong'o's character, she's gonna get I'm gonna give her a C because she can handle herself. She was a spy, she can fight. I'll actually put her up there. She's a lot better than a lot of these characters here, so I'll give her a C. Your boy Captain America obviously gets an A ranking. He's not an S ranking because he's not as strong as Thor, and he's not as strong as Hulk or a few of those other people. So I'm definitely gonna give him an A ranking though, no question about it. He's a super soldier. He's one of the best of the best. He's very versatile as well. He's, his stamina, his agility, his willpower, all of that comes into play as well. So definitely going into an A just on raw strength alone as well, just based off of that. I just bit my lip. Ugh. Captain Marvel is an S rank, no question about it. Say what you want about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is virtually indestructible. At one point, I was about to say the comic. I can't use a comic book reference. Just off the movie alone, I mean, she's basically nuclear energy. She can absorb things, energy. Her blast. She's literally a living form of nuclear energy. She's literally like a big, just power source, essentially, and she's virtually indestructible. I mean, she can stay young for years. Her body, she doesn't get tired, she doesn't get weak necessarily, she doesn't really get she's a beast. Okay, definitely could scrap with Thor 100%. She was able to scrap with Thanos, so that tells you something, and Thanos was able to body Thor, so that's just telling you something right now. If she was able to scrap with Thanos, that should be able to let you know something about how strong she is. So Captain Marvel is definitely godlike power, no questions asked. Wong is a wizard, second best to Captain. So Doctor Strange, he gets an A ranking because he's also a sorcerer. He's not a sorcerer supreme, but definitely second in command, I would say, over next to Doctor Strange. So he definitely goes there. Black Widow, I'm actually gonna give her a B. You know what? Let me actually be fair though. Let me be fair because she really can't scrap with Gamora. Or any of these guys in this field because of their powers. So her on just raw strength alone wouldn't necessarily do much. I'm definitely going to give her a C ranking. As for your basic street level fighters, nothing crazy, nothing about that. It's definitely going to be a C ranking right there for her. I love her, but she got to go in the C. Now your boy Odin definitely gets an S rank. He was a king. He was literally a god, part of the royal bloodline in Asgard. So he's definitely godlike power. Any one of these people on these lists beneath him couldn't come against Odin. That's just pure facts. So definitely going to go up there. Odin was definitely OG in his prime. Wasp, I'm also going to give her an A rank because very similar powers, very similar abilities to Ant-Man. So there's nothing much to talk about with that. Frigga, I didn't see much of her. Besides, we know she has the capabilities to read minds and see the future and all that, but I don't know necessarily what she can really contribute. So I'm not even gonna put her on this list because we haven't really seen her scrap or anything. She's gonna go. I'm not even gonna put her on there. Groot, I'm going to give him a B just because of his abilities to be able to regenerate, grow new limbs, be able to, basically, he's essentially almost immortal. Once you have a little piece of him, you can always grow back. So definitely going to give it to Groot. I'm not going to put Idris Elba's character. His name just slipped my mind for a second. I'm not going to put him on this list either because we just haven't seen much of him. This character, we also haven't seen much of him. He was part of Thor's troop, and it's above average strength Asgardian. I'm not going to take up space with him. The Duck, I'm not even going to put him on there. I'm not even going to put him on there. It's not worth putting him on there. I just put him a D. He can't really do nothing. Jessica Jones, definitely a B rank, or dare I say A, but I'll leave her in a B rank. Strong, superhuman strength, and that's about it as what we saw from her in her show. Daredevil, I'm actually also going to give him a B because no superhuman strength, but his powers give him an edge over the average human, obviously being heightened senses and sound, for his sound, his smell, tasting, touching, all of his other senses are enhanced. So that definitely, and his sonar ability as well, it gives him more of an advantage over your average human, which enables him to get into certain fights with people and know their vital points and all that kind of stuff like that. So anyway, I don't know why they have two versions of Star-Lord on here. I'm guessing maybe one is godlike Star-Lord. So you know what? If there's two versions of Star-Lord here. If we're talking godlike Star-Lord, then we're gonna put him up here. Regular Star-Lord goes to C because, like I said, godlike Star-Lord, he's pretty much like his dad. He's he's as strong as Ego, if not stronger. So if we're talking about when he got his power from his dad, then we'll actually put him up to the S rank and leave regular Star-Lord down on C. Elektra, we're going to give her a C ranking as well. Nothing crazy about her except for that one time she kind of got possessed by that thing, but that was nothing. They were using her and all that. She still wasn't even as strong, so I'm just gonna give her a C ranking. Basic martial arts skills, nothing crazy, nothing superhumanly crazy about her. Doctor Strange, of course, as I mentioned, with the former Sorcerer Supreme, goes up as an S rank. And as I said this earlier too, Doctor Strange, if it wasn't for him, they would not have won. If he gave up the Infinity Stone, or if he destroyed it, or something like that, they would not have won. But the fact that he was able to look into the future and he had the ability to do so, because just because you have the stone doesn't mean you have the ability to do that. Just because you have the Eye of Agamotto doesn't mean you have the ability to do that. So he had to have that ability before, in order for him to use the stone to his advantage. So he was able to use the stone to see the future and ultimately just play chess with Thanos. So really and truly, Doctor Strange is the hero of this entire thing. Even though we all talk about Tony Stark, he made the sacrifice and all that, but Doctor Strange knew it was going to happen and made the necessary steps beforehand in order to get there. So Doctor Strange was playing chess with Thanos, and that was that. He's definitely an S rank. If he can outdo Thanos, die, and then come back to life because he chose to do it, this man is definitely godlike ability. Going on S ranking for him. Iron Man, I'm going to give him an A ranking just because of his utilization of the suit. It's a lot better than War Machine, and you know, we saw him scrapping with Captain America, obviously with the help of Jarvis and all that counts as his power as well because of his ability to create Jarvis. So he can actually, you know, for our Friday. So I'm definitely will put him on the same level as Captain America in the suit for sure. Hawkeye, I'm going to give Hawkeye regular. I'm going to give him a B. Obviously, again, because of his utilization of his tools, his equipment, his surroundings, and obviously we saw him in Endgame. Just amazing. Hawkeye is just is low-key one of the people you really don't want to be messing with. Korg, I'm going to give Korg a D. Yeah, he can shoot some guns and he's pretty strong. He can do everything. I love Korg, but in comparable to all these other guys on this list, he doesn't even come close. So I'm just going to give him a D. Falcon, I'm also going to give Falcon a C. Mainly because, you know, what he can do, melee style is pretty impressive, and what he can do with his suit is also very impressive. But again, nothing comparable to a lot of these other guys on this list. If you want to be fair, I'll actually give him a B ranking because he's you know, doesn't have any superpowers, but he knows how to utilize his tools very well. So I'll give him a B. Who we got? Luke Cage. I'm actually going to put Luke Cage in the godlike category. Because again, very almost you know, indestructible. I mean, I think I remember seeing one time in the we're not gonna do comic book. There's only one way that you can, you know what, he's not completely indestructible, because there is one way that he can get sick or lose his abilities. So I'm actually going to put him, you know what, I'm gonna keep him in the S rank. I'm gonna keep him in S rank. He's strong. He's indestructible for the most part, except for that one or two, those two ways I believe that they were able to destroy him. You know what? I'll put him in A. Because just rethinking about all the seasons in my head, there is a way to destroy him. That's pretty simple. So I'm gonna put him in the A category with the rest of these guys. Now they have another Captain America here with the holding Mjolnir. So the tale goes this: anybody who is worthy will wield the power of Thor. So simple as that. Captain America with the hammer definitely goes in the S rank section because he was already strong as it is. Now with the hammer, he just got an even bigger power boost. So definitely goes in the S rank, no questions asked. We're gonna put Mantis on the C section. She's all right. Nothing much to say about her. King Boar gonna go in the A rank because above average strength. I'm gonna just move this over a little bit so I can get more room for this list. Cool. All right. Who we got next? She's from there. Luke Cage. I'm just gonna put her down there in a D. M'Baku's also going to get a. I'm gonna give M'Baku a C because he is a Wakandan. He can fight. He can scrap. Wakandans know how to scrap. Nebula. I'm also gonna give her a C. Basic scrapping skills. Nothing too crazy about her. Scarlet Witch, definitely godlike ability. You saw what she did to Thanos in Endgame. She was gonna crush him. Literally, he was so helpless to the point that he had to ask for backup. Literally, Thanos had to ask for backup. Thanos is not on this list, which is crazy because if he was on this list, obviously he'd be at S rank. He'd be godlike ability. I forgot who this was, but she was pretty strong. She's an Asgardian. Definitely A rank. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit so we can get some more room. Just so we can get some more room here. Just so we can get some more room. Okay. All right. Who we got next? We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man above average strength. Not godlike. Not much to say about that. Hulk. Definitely S rank, godlike ability, no questions asked with Hulk. Very hard to kill, very hard. There's so many times people try to kill Hulk, and so many times Bruce tried to kill Hulk himself, and it just couldn't work out. So he's definitely getting an S rank for that. Punisher is gonna get a C rank. You know what? B rank. Very, very menacing character. Vision, also an S rank. Very hard to kill. The only person that was the only person who's actually able to get close enough to kill him was, of course, Thanos. Thanos and Scarlet Witch are the two people that are able to actually kill him if they wanted to, or if he voluntarily gives himself up. So Vision definitely is an S rank rating. Yondu will get a C, utilization of powers. This guy's not really worth taking up space on there. He's not gonna put him. And Nick Fury is gonna get a C, pretty average, nothing crazy about it. We'll put him on the C ranking. So there you go. This is the list, guys. This is the ranking, the tier list ranking that I have for these characters. I'm not gonna read them all because it's gonna take long, but you can see who we got here. Obviously, I'm just gonna read off the S rank. I'm just gonna do that. We got the Ancient One, Thor from Infinity War. You can either put Endgame Thor as well. It's still strong. Captain Marvel, King Odin, Star-Lord in God form, Doctor Strange, Captain America with Mjolnir, Scarlet Witch, Hulk, and Vision. That's who we got in our S rank category. The A rank, you guys can see who they are. So that's about that. Alrighty, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as normal. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media on Instagram and Twitter for more updates on the schedule. If you guys want to see the schedule for what videos are going to be coming out for the rest of the week, please make sure to check out my community tab. It's also on my Twitter, so you guys can go see that. Also on my Discord, you can check that to see my videos that are scheduled for the rest of the week. And if you like gaming and you want to see a little bit of that, please make sure to check out my Twitch as well, twitch.tv/MatthewVHaynes. I'm going to be streaming a couple times during the week, maybe streaming again today. So just go ahead and check those things out. I really appreciate it. Let me know your list down below. I'll leave a link for this exact list in the description box below if you guys want to make your own. You can send me yours on Instagram and on Twitter and on Discord. I want to see who you guys place as the strongest MCU characters based off this list. So thank you guys so much for watching one more time. I'll see you in the next one. Clockmaster out.